Good afternoon, chatters, chitty chatter chatterboxes.
What do I
Afternoon, chatters, chitty chatter. Chitty bang bang. Kirsty Mandy, and I saw Daniel as well. Daniel H. How are you all doing? Chatting away. Good to see. We're downstairs. We're downstairs as I can't get this match on my TV upstairs because it's on BT Sport. So good morning, or afternoon. Hi, Stephen. How you doing? Nice to see you. To see you nice. I think Man City are going to pump Newcastle. Is what I think is going to happen here. I think there's going to be a pumping happening. Oh, is that because I've had my arm on there? Is that why it's so my jumper was just covered in hair? It's because I think they sit on this arm. That's why it's covered with a cover. Because otherwise they do that. And they rip my settee apart. I'm all good, Mandy. I'm all good. Stephen, your name icon's changed. It's normally green. You're trying to freak us all out. Tim, how you doing? Yes. A bit of a watch along of this whole game here. I'm just interested. I just thought it'd be an interesting one. You know, Newcastle, I think, after they lost in the Cup, I think they'd probably put everything they'd got into that game or the build-up to it anyway. Lost. But they've had this reputation this season as being a team that's on the up. And Man City just faltering a little bit and they need to push on. I just thought it'd be quite an interesting one to do for it to sit along and watch. I'd be sitting it anyway and watching it anyway as always. So it doesn't take a lot to switch on the computer. And as I said, we're downstairs. We are directly beneath the Kevin T7 studio. They're just coming out. They've not started. Stephen was green. He was green, yeah. He had a big greenness, but now he's sort of I don't know what colour you'd call that. Was it mauve or something? What colour is mauve? That's not brown, is it? Brown is not mauve. Is mauve a bit of a purpley colour? Mauve. I don't even know how you spell mauve. How do you spell mauve? M-A-U-V-E. Yeah, it's a purpley type. It's a purpley colour. It is a bit brown like that. It's a little bit. It's a dark mauve. A dark mauve. That's what it is. A dark mauve. Longstaff. Oh, St. Maximin's on the bench. Joe Willock still on the bench as well. I like Joe Willock. I think he's a good player. Mauve. Yeah, M-A-U-V. It is M-A-U-V-E. I just feel like I'm absolutely covered in cat hair because I don't normally sit here that often. I normally sit further down. I don't sit in this spot. This is where the cats sit. I have cleaned up yesterday and this morning. But I think it's this cover. Probably. I'll turn that over a little. What you want, cheeky face? That's better.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
I didn't even say anything to her. I said cheeky face. And she's piping up. Your Tammy is a purple expert, is she? Right, okay. Obsessed with purple. That's green, yes. What happened there? How did you change that so fast? That's some fast change. Oh, right. It's between the things that your devices. That's weird. Just in with one colour and then in with another colour. All is right now. All is well with the world again now. They seem to be in a very frivolic mood. These cats, they're jumping around in front of me here. Michael Salisbury on the VAR. Oh, God, Daniel, wait till you start getting into VAR. Woof! Woof! That'll twist your melon. Who are you? What are you? Spies. People spying. Is it people spying? Yeah, there's always a cat here in my mouth as well. Right, we're about to go. We're about to kick off. It's all about to kick off. Don't get anyone started on VAR. I think it's the right thing. The technology is correct. It's the Muppets that use it that are not. The Muppets that are trying to interpret. They're getting it all wrong. But I think the technology is right. You've got to have it. You can't have goals getting scored that are not goals and all the rest of it when it's costing teams millions of pounds and stuff. I don't think that's fair on any team, top or bottom of leagues. So I think the technology has to be used, but it's got to be used better. The idiots that are using it are just absolute plums. Total plums. Right, I don't know what's happening. Something's happening with his whistle. Right, are we off? Right, we're off. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something down there in front of me. Anyone? Any prediction? Trains. I just see trains come up now. Any predictions? Anyone? I'm gonna reckon. What do I reckon on this match? I think City will win, but it'd be nice to see a Newcastle win. But City need to win to keep the pressure on Arsenal. Oh, it's just dancing around at the edge of the box. Here we go. So I think City 3-1. Oof, there was nearly 1-0. City 3-1. 2-1 Newcastle. Ooh. Yeah. You'll be in and out. Okay. Like the Okie Kokie. 3-1, you're going for 3-1 Man City as well? Yeah, that's what I said. You just copy me. Just copying me. Nick Pope's back in goal, though. And he's pretty good, isn't he? I'm going to do I'll do a live premiere of The Tempest tonight. And then I'm going to do a stream, but it's going to be dead late tonight. Like, early, probably 1 o'clock. I'll start the stream tonight. Or 12:30, something like that. Just for half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour. Just to see who comes in after are you going for 2-1, H? 2-1, 3-0, Stephen? Oof. Don't even give Newcastle a goal. Okay, fair enough. Hello, Harry. What are you after? Sneaking his face around the side of the computer. Tempest tonight, yeah. Going to be premiere. I've not recorded it yet. I've not filmed it. I've not listened to it. I'll do that after this match. I'll record it and then it'll premiere at probably just before the stream. So maybe 12:15 or something tonight or in the morning. And then I'll do a live stream for 50, like I said, just 15-20 minutes, half an hour, just see what happens. Just to see if it's something that's the Tool Army can get involved in, because the majority of them are across the pond, aren't they? And they're all busy at the time when our normal streams are going out. Like Darren, my brother's at work when the streams go out. Even though it's the evening here, we're in the future. Going for Newcastle. No, the premiere. The premiere will be the premiere. So will be the comments will be live, and then a live stream immediately after the song. I won't stream the song live. No, but the actual video of me recording the actual video recording will premiere. After that, be the third one I've done now. And you can just chat away in the comments like this, essentially, but the video's already made. It's not me live at the time. And then we'll do a live stream after. Live stream after. Yeah, all of them. We're doing all of that. I think Daniel was a bit confused as well. He said the same, you're going live tonight. So I must have said it confusingly. It's a bit scrap. It's a bit of scrap so far. Newcastle are doing all right, though. Are you wanting to come round here, mister? Is that what your problem is? Hey? Big whiskers? Cheeky whisker boy? Cheeky whiskers. Oh, I know I had something in my eye. I think Newcastle will be on it, won't they? Because okay, Kirsty, have a lovely time with your sister. We'll be here for the duration, so if you're about, you're about. It's just one of them, innit? It's just one of them. Saturday afternoon, Grand Prix. I was watching the practice three. And it'll be the qualifying later. I'm sure the qualifying will be on later, won't it? I like a bit of that. Well, to see how it starts. If it starts off ridiculous and one team running away with it, then it gets a bit boring. That's the F2. Oh, is it a sprint race? Qualifying? No, it's qualifying. So the qualifying's on at 2:10. Oh, is that the F2 qualifying? No. F1 qualifying. Yeah, that's saying 2:10. Is it a rerun? Are they showing it again at 5 o'clock? Must be. Yeah, so that'll be on later. I'm going out this evening. Bahrain. I'm going out this evening. Isaac, I think I like him. Is he not playing now, is he? No, he's not playing. Chris Isaac, Blue Hotel. Blue Hotel. They're all clapping for something, but I can't hear well enough to know what they said. Newcastle doing all right. Inside. Louise, how you doing? Oh, Verstappen. Well, Hamilton's not happy with his car, is he? He's not happy. Not happy with his car. This is my de-hairer. There it is, look. My de-hairing device from Tinternet. Tinternet. You okay there, Harry? Harry Barry. Verstappen, oh, no bias at all. No bias at all. For sure. I never really have a favourite to win, really. I like Lewis Hamilton. I've got to say, I'm not a massive fan of Max. I'm not a massive fan of Max. I don't know whether the fine line between the confidence and the arrogance that he has is just bugs me a little bit sometimes. But you can't deny his expertise at driving a Formula One car very fast. Yeah, there's just a couple of things that he's said and has done on the track that are just always have the jury out for me a little bit on him. Oh, is Newcastle? Oh, great tackle by Kyle Walker. He was just about to smash that. Well, that was Claire Balding. Claire Balding up front for Newcastle. Oh, Bruno's down now. Guimaraes. He was just about to hit it, and Kyle Walker said, "Oh no, he didn't. He hit. Oh, Claire Balding. He did a double kick, kicked it with his right foot first. Yeah, that's what it is. Absolutely. I like Ferrari as well, but I like Lewis. I used to like Damon. I was going to say Damon Albarn. I used to like Damon Hill, and to the fella used to drive. Fuck, his name's gone out of my head now because all I've got is Damon Hill in my head. The modern day, what's he called? Yeah, I don't have a definite team for sure. I don't have a definite. I just like the spectacle and the driving. Obviously, I'm into cars. Always liked Formula One. It never bothered me when they changed the engines and the noise all sort of changed. Oh, Cosworth, right? Okay. Oh, Johnny Herbert, yeah, he was a good career of racing as well. Does a lot of the punditry on it now, doesn't he? Old Johnny. Oh, Damon. What was his fucking name? I'm gonna have to look it up. It's gone out of my head. Harry, you're moving that box around there with your big bum. Oh, there we go. Jenson Button, I used to like watching. Damon Hill. I'd like Damon Hill as well. He was a good racer. Jenson Button. Used to root for him as well. Their names just go out your head. It's funny, isn't it? Northampton. Right, okay. Sauber, yeah. Mansell. Nigel Mansell was very good. I watched Nigel Mansell. No, it was Jenson Button. But I did go and watch Nigel Mansell. I think I've told this story before on one of the live streams. Nigel Mansell made a guest appearance in it was an exhibition for, not a guest appearance, it was Chris Rea that was making the guest appearance. Nigel Mansell used to drive touring cars, a Mondeo, and I went to Donington to watch an exhibition race, and Chris Rea was driving. And Chris Rea, or was it Tiff Needell that rear-ended Nigel Mansell? One of them rear-ended, I think it was Tiff Needell, rear-ended Nigel Mansell into one of the bridges. Completely destroyed the Mondeo. And they had to stop the race. It was a really serious incident. But Chris Rea was driving in that as well. Barrichello, yeah. There's been some great drivers. Like I say, I love the spectacle, and some of the tracks now are absolutely brilliant, and the safety and everything's really improved, hasn't it? So it is a proper, I mean, there's some amount of money in it, isn't there? Bloody hell. Some amount of dollars in all of that. Oh, did you? Right, you gave it to an ex-girlfriend. Right, very good. Nice little claim to fame. I'm sure. Doesn't Lewis Hamilton live in Monaco now? Are there not a few of them that live there or are based there? They would call themselves as being based there. There's some great tracks, isn't there? Some Bosters. Some proper Bosters. I've got my Man United top underneath this, by the way. I was wearing that, but it was just a bit chilly by these doors. I don't think it's warm outside particularly. Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 5 degrees Celsius.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, you can expect a low of 0 degrees.
I'm sure I had snow getting mentioned as well on some TV program or channel I was watching. Going to be down to 0 again. Excuse me. Oof. Hello, Tormentor. You back again now? Life's just tennis links. Isn't that what life is? Oh, 1-0. Phil Foden again. Phil Fodon. Phil Fodon. That was sort of just out of nothing. I knew I'd got something on that eyelash. It's been bugging me all day, that has. There we go. I don't think there's any reason why it'll be chalked off. No, it's a goal. It's a goaler. Phil Fodon. Foden. Phil Foden. Foden. I never tell you the minutes on this, so that's the thing. I have to look up my own minutes. That's what it's come to. 15, that's what I thought. I've even tried to get it the same blue as Man City on the graphic. Rain. And maybe a bit of rain. rain and a bit more rain. Used to get a lot of rain in Scotland as well when I lived there. All the time. Oh, it's funny, I was driving to football training yesterday and they were talking about what the weather was going to be. And probably some rain in Scotland and tomorrow as well. Just, for fuck's sake, it's just always raining. Oh, they're straight back on it, Newcastle. Oh, this is a goal. Oh, he should have been scoring that. Longstaff. I think City will give you a goal. The defence has been a bit unsettled this season. Or just not as solid as it has been. But that's a giving away again. Ake giving it away. Claire Baldwin trying some fancy tricks there. Hey, dogs are coming to see where you're at. Okay. Yeah, Lane Brown's in Scotland a lot. All the time. Pretty much every day. You had to take your coat with you. And it normally snowed on my birthday, which is March this month. Most first half goals scored this season, Man City, 32. And the United are definitely not on that list. We score ours in the last 15. Uh-oh. The giant of Dan Burn got in the way. Big giant Dan Burn. He's huge. It was blocked. Nathan Ake blocked it. See you later then. Okie dokie. Enjoy your work. Cheers. See you later, H. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the drop-in. That's what it's for. It's a check-in. Make sure everyone's fine. This stream will be on for long enough for people to dip in and out to say, we're all good. I'm good. I'm doing this today, but I'm in for 5 minutes or whatever it is. That was one of the other reasons why I wanted to do this stream, because it's on for a bit longer, isn't it? A couple of hours. So it just gives more people an opportunity to dip in and say, I'm fine, or how's everybody else? No, I mean. Oh, Dave, I've not seen Dave for ages. But I know he's okay because he comments on a couple of the tool videos. Okay, Harry. Ooh. Oh. The big boy. Who's this? Look at you. Can you see yourself? No, and this one. Same colour as my jumper. Cheeky boy. Are you looking for somewhere to snooze? You're looking for a snoozy spot? A snoozy spot. Go on then. Well, you can stay there if you want. There's not a lot of room in that little gap there. But you can sit there if you want. You're very heavy. Oh! No, I'm going to go back through there. Right, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Big giant Harry. Claire Baldwin, I know, yeah. Claire Baldwin's brilliant, isn't it? That's that Darren Farley that calls him Claire Baldwin all the time. There's Claire Baldwin again. He does look like Claire Baldwin. That's the thing. I read that in one of the comments, Tim. Somebody else had said that. I've seen there is a live of Cullen Voices. There's another track on the Fear Knocking album. Is there not something chocolate chip or something? Is there not a little short track? I think it's about 3 minutes or something. It's purple. You were in as purple. I'd say that's purple. I'd say that one's purple, Stephen, and then you're back to a browny mauvey colour. A brown mauve. Brown mauve. A mauve that's on the browner side. Dark mauve. It's like half a hole. A hole is a hole is a hole. A Danny drum solo, right, okay. How you doing, Gary? Good to see you. I didn't see you drop in there. You must have flung through the restream comments. I can see you on my YouTube feed there. Yeah, raining, is it? Probably. I said it was going to be raining today on Tech Radio. So, what are you doing? What's your game? That's mine. Don't do that. Cheeky monkey. Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. Chelsea board is split on Graham Potter's future. There shouldn't be. There should be a fairly clear future for Graham Potter. The hook. Can't believe he actually said, one of the things he said is there's too many players in training. Too many players in training. It was raining earlier, was it? Okay. Across 3 devices. Kathy, how you doing? Oh, there's just stuff hanging around all over the place, Kathy, that people just can't shake. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, your team's on and they're winning, so that's a good thing. But good to see you. Was it Ibrox? Are they playing just now? Yeah, P45. I didn't know Rangers were playing just now. Are they on as well? Will they be on Sky, will they? On Sky. Well, Morecambe are drawing with Bolton. I know that. Morecambe are drawing with Bolton. Oh, they're starting to kick off at 3 versus Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock, that was just where one of our offices won in Kilmarnock. Pie in a roll. A pie in a roll. Can I have a pie in a roll? It's just one of the guys at work. Kathy's been the same as well. Just can't shake it. Just can he shake it, man? Can he shake it? There we go. No, you're still in a sort of mauve. Roll and a pie. Asked for a plain roll. She gave me a pie in a roll. Pie in a roll, plain roll, pie in a roll, plain roll. You get the idea with that one. Oh! I have to say, Joel Linton is a good player. I mean, and he was absolute rubbish, wasn't? Oh, what's he doing? The ref was doing the Ricky Gervais dance there. The ref's doing a Ricky Gervais dance. Oh, someone needs to meme that or something. With him, that and Ricky Gervais doing it next to him. He did it about 3 times. That's funny. Not a sausage roll. Rolling sausage, yeah. Rolling sausage, yeah. Well, a rolling sausage is a sausage, some sausage in a bun. A sausage roll is a sausage roll, isn't it? That's a different thing. You wouldn't call a sausage roll a rolling sausage. A sausage roll is a sausage roll. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? But everything was Roland. Yeah, Roland. Everything was Roland. 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 One of the other stories which I haven't told you is I just thought there was a massive factory in Scotland that you made everything, and they were called Roland. Because when I first met Suzanne, she used to say, rolling this, rolling that, rolling the other, rolling bacon, rolling egg, rolling cheese, rolling ham, rolling sausage, rolling square sausage. So I thought Roland was just a massive manufacturer or a massive business that did everything. Until I realised she was saying roll and. But I thought Roland was the massive company that did everything. Get me a Roland pie, get me some Roland bananas, get me some Roland ham and some Roland cheese. Mr. Roland is really, really rich. Yeah, 3 o'clock. Yeah, saw it. Coffee and a hot cross bun. Ooh, lovely. A square sausage in a roll? Square sausage? Oh, a square sausage in a roll. Like for a sausage roll? Did they run out or something? I generally go to Greg's most lunchtimes because it's just too close to where I work to not. My plan is always to make my own sandwiches, but then it gets to like before I go to bed and go, oh, I can't be bothered. And I just end up buying my lunch, which is it's not a good thing. It is expensive to buy lunch every day when you can get a loaf of bread and some ham and whatever. And it's not a lot of effort. I just make it feel like it's a lot of effort to make a sandwich. Lasagna, pies, they do everything. They do a bit of everything. Oh, what's this? Man United have taken the most outrageous decision with Mason Mount. Well, I know there's been interest in him overseas, wanting to buy him. Mason Greenwood. I don't know why I said Mason Mount, Mason Greenwood, I meant. I don't know whether I don't think he'll ever be able to play again in the UK, will he? He'll just get so much abuse if he stays in the UK. But I mean, they said there's nothing to answer, so I mean, it is probably past the point of no return for him because of everything that had happened. He probably is best going abroad. So what a waste of talent for Man United, though. Oh, was that Thursday, Man United versus Betis? Is that who it said? I don't think we're against Betis. We're not against Betis, are we? Oh, my eyes. My eyes! Real Betis. It is Real Betis. That's on BT Sport. That's Bruno. Is he down again? Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, I know, but it's tarred, isn't he? He's tarred now. That's the thing. Whether it happened or not, once you've been through that mill of controversy, and in the papers and in the press and all over social media, that'll be tough for him to shake. I mean, he's never going to shake all that, is he? That'll always be the backhanded comment that somebody will give him. Yeah, well. Ooh. Well, they're not running away with it anyway. There's Grealish. Come on, Jack. From the Midlands, you got to give the Midland boys some support. The giant Dan Burney is Claire Baldwin. Come on, Claire. There was a little bit of faffing happening here. No, they're all right. They've got it out. What's happening? Have a scrap? What's happening there? I thought Akanji put that out. Childhood influencer. And I'm definitely not trying to influence anyone. You know, but society's made people like that, haven't we? We've made people like that. Not us personally, but as a society, we've made people like that. It's us that's built society. And we're all part of that. Whether you choose to have your mind open or have your mind closed, or give people second chances, or let people off, or let bygones be bygones, and all that kind of stuff. I certainly don't suffer fools. And once somebody's said something that if you go off somebody, then you're off somebody, aren't you? But it doesn't mean you can't be civil with them. It just means that something changes in a relationship. You can't retrieve it, can you? Because past a point of retrieval, it doesn't mean there's any animosity. It just means it's not amicable necessarily. The Gingy boy's down now. Gingy boy. Come on, Newcastle. Get a little cheeky one. Oh. Oof, bloody hell. Came out and took everybody out, and again. Claire Baldwin. Don't shoot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here come the blue arrows. No, not quite. Up, faffing. He's faffing with it. Joel Linton faffing on the edge of it. Oh, it wasn't. It was Gimmerish. Is that Gimmerish? I can't see from here. It's too far away, my TV. And Joel Linton and Gimmerish have got the same barnet. I think it was Joel Linton faffing. That's just came. You can't say the red arrows anymore because Jimmy Savile used to use the red arrows a lot. So that's why I tend not to use that phrase. That was one of his lines. Oh. Defended is enough to put him off. Just a bit of a nudge. Keep him honest. That's Carl Walker. That was a good ball. Yeah, just jumping in front of him, just enough to put him off. So, Mandy, I'm going to go on to do a reaction, and a few people have said it. I can't remember whether it was you, Tim. Somebody else has said it as well. A few people have said in the comments about doing. Is it Ren? Hi, Ren. This thing. So I'm going to do a reaction to that because people have said it is good, and I've resisted so far. So I'm going to do a little reaction to that. I've got two cats scrapping on the ground. It wasn't you. Somebody said in the comments, I can't remember who it was. I have no idea what they're doing. It's the friendliest fight ever. It's just turned into a washing each other session they're doing now. Oh no, they're back to fighting again now. Fight rug. I need to go out as well. I'll need to go out and get a present for Andrea's dad. I asked my brother, what does Andrea's dad like? She said 4 cans of Aldi lager and he'll be more than happy. 4 cans of Aldi lager, Aldi own lager. That's what he likes. I was thinking more a bottle or something. I might be required to do some breaking up in a minute because that is getting a bit feisty. Oh, Callum Wilson. Should have had that in. Hey! They forget how big they are now. They still think they're kittens, the two of them. They just launch at each other. I don't know how he missed that. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Stephen. It's not that I've thought I'm not gonna like it. I've just resisted until I thought because I was thinking I might sort of do reactions to it. There's another couple of ideas I've got as well for, as we're coming to the end of the Tool journey with the songs that I've listened to. There's still plenty of Tool out there to listen to as well, by the way. Still plenty of stuff that keeps popping up on my feed. I like listening to the interviews that he does and that the band do as well, so there's plenty to do. Oh, it just swipes it. It was an air kick. Yeah. Bittersweet Symphony. All right, okay. Okay. No, I haven't. It might have popped up though. That does sound familiar. That does sound familiar now. I've heard that back in my own head. I'm getting 5 cats. I'll get him. I'll get him 8. I'll get him 8. Or I could get him the 5, Gary. I could get him 8. I'll drink 3 before we go. He can have the 5th one. I was thinking like a spirit or something. Oops, he slipped. Like a spirit. I was expecting him to come back with that, but he literally just said 4 cat. I'm sure it was either or Lidl, Aldi or Lidl. I know they're very similar, or they were brothers, weren't they? They were brothers until they branched off. What did he say? 4 cans of Aldi lager. It really is his drink of choice. 4 cans of Aldi lager. Chat should be blurry. It'll just go. That's like when I watch. I don't know whether any of you watch the scammer channels, the Scammer Payback. I watch Scammer Payback, and there's Kit Boger as well, and there's What's It Media. I can't think of theirs because I haven't watched any of theirs for a while actually. And when like I don't think Kit Boger goes live, but Scammer Payback goes live, and I mean pierogi, the comments on that just like just thousands of people. Cheeky corner. Ooh, it's a corner. Ooh, it's a corner. Cleared. Double cleared. Top up. I've already bought more, Louise. I bought more. I went and got some Kraken yesterday or the day before. I got more. I've already repurchased. Gibson released a signature Adam Jones Les Paul and asked Adam to write a riff for the advert. Or that might have popped up. I might have seen that. That makes more sense now. Because I've seen riff and I've seen something come up about that. Just to say hello, just say hello, the Kraken. I normally have DMF, but the DMF then and the Kraken are pretty much the same price these days. You normally get an offer in a Morrison's or a not sponsored or a Tesco not sponsored, where they've dipped the price down on one of them. So you'll always go for a bargain, wouldn't you? Always go for a bargain. It always makes you feel a bit better in your head when you go, well, I've got £3 off that one. Normally 25 quid for a bottle. Can you hear the hissing and growling? It's because Ruby sits on the stairs, and then every time the 2 boys want to go up the stairs, she just hisses and growls at them. It's like they're moving annoys her. As soon as they've sat down or doing what they're doing, she's fine. But she's just sat right across one of the stairs in the middle. Oh, what's going on here? Was it Kieran Trippier? I think he's legged it. Yeah, that was a bit cheeky. Kieran, a bit cheeky. Yes, but it's not always on offer. It goes between the Kraken and the DMF or one of the other ones. I think that's why I bought that Brewdog one that I'm not keen on. I'm not keen on the Brewdog. I don't know what they're doing. There's many, many noises coming from out there. No idea what they're up to. Lamb spice. I don't think I've tried the lambs before. I see it. The bottle looks all right. But it's a lot of money to spend to not like it, isn't it? That's always in my head. I know it's not a lot of money, but it is still a lot of money, isn't it, relatively speaking? And if you don't like it, you're like, oh man, I've just wasted that 25 quid, 30 quid on a bottle of booze that I don't like the taste of. Well, Morgan's is where I sort of started drinking rum. That's what I enjoyed Morgan's. But then once you've had something else other than Morgan Spice becomes a little bit plain almost. It's not. I don't dislike it. It's just a bit boring compared to the other ones. Fairly standard. But if there was nothing else on offer, like I like a Havana and a Special, the Club 7 and everything, that's really nice. The Havana, I really like that one. And when I go to Alicante, that's what I drink there, and that's what they serve, or Havana 7. Of course, it had to be 7, didn't it? Number 7. But the Havana White rum's quite nice as well. I don't mind that either. Yeah, they're just doing random. I can just hear them on the stairs, Louise. I don't know what they're doing. What, the Kraken? Giant hands. Look at me, the giant. Whoa, rah, 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 rah. Yeah, I like a bit of Havana, but that's expensive as well. They're all expensive. It's booze, isn't it? Bowls. Can't give a baby bowls. Can't if it's baby sham. Software update. It keeps doing this. I'll need to update this myself because it's obviously struggling to update. It keeps saying, I'll do it tonight, and then it doesn't do it itself. That's how the computer talks, by the way. I'll do it tonight. Go on then. Can you believe they spent that much money on Claire Balding to go and play for Newcastle? It was offside anyway. It was offside. Well, I can't because I need to drive. As soon as I saw it, because it's sitting out on my surface, yeah, it was offside. I thought I could have a little run while I'm watching the football, but I need to drive later. I'll give my mum and dad, because obviously my mum and dad will go. I think it's obviously be me, my mum and dad, Jay and Andrea, my brother and my sister-in-law, and Andrea's mum and dad, and Finn will probably come as well, my nephew. I don't know whether Luca will come. Maybe Luca will come. That's my older nephew and his girlfriend, Emma. But I'll give my mum and dad a lift because it's country-ish roads and they're fast roads. And my mum and dad are not great at driving in the dark now. Plus the fact my dad's got a giant Jag that's about 19 million foot long. It's like a boat. It's a lovely car, but it's huge. And my dad's tiny. Even I don't like driving it. It's so big. It's so big, that Jag is. XF or XKF, whatever. It's just massive. Half time. So I'll go and pick them up and drive. So I can't be drinking, man. Can't be drinking. Yeah, she's playing on the left wing. Elsie playing on the left wing. You know what I'm talking about there, don't you? And he does look like Claire Balding, I have to say. It is funny. It's funnier because he really does look like Claire Balding. I mean, normally when people take the miss and go, it looks like there's only a slight resemblance, but they do look very, very similar. Claire Balding. I can't even think of his name. Anthony Gordon. He does look like Claire Balding. Right, half time. Do what you need to do. I'm going to go and get some more coffee from Adam of the Charcoal Coffee Company's coffee that I've brewed before we started. And I'll go and sort out the fighting. It seems a bit quieter now, but I'll go and see what everyone's doing. Talk about yourselves for a memento, won't you? Oh, me caps. And I shall be back, as Arnie said. I'll be back. I will be back. We've got to get to the chopper. I'm going through my Arnie repertoire now. Let off some steam, Bennett. Do it now. Getting the full repertoire. Cohagen. What's your name? Right, get down. Just sitting there. Disgusting, that's disgusting. Just sitting there, taking the hair off yourself. Go into the kitchen. Yes, you, lady. Give me too right. Because my feeling is just so right. As we dance by the moonlight. Hey. Chicken nuggets. Can't you see? Y'all, my dear, this is just disgusting. This is really. Your hair. But I like that. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. For the first time, and I know that it's true. I can't tell I know getting it right. Voodoo.
To the empty hardware plant is a 60 at Newcastle.
Ice in my veins and I'm driving the rain. You know the Brush up your tongue, crack up your ear, brush up your eye. Idiots. Gibberish. I am not wearing a microphone, no, but I'm just here. I'm just sitting in this other chair watching I'm just here. Hello. I'm not into the position yet. I'm at the side. Oh, what's happened there? I have to switch something on. Is that you pressing the buttons, mister? Have you sat on the buttons? Is it me? Oh, it was me. It was me. I'm not wearing my mic. It's all upstairs. It's all charging, all that stuff. Ready for some vids to be recorded. No, nip to the logo. I was going to wear it, but I needed to bring it all down. I need to get charged. It was a bit low. I don't think it would have lasted the hour. My road mic. Gingy. Who's a good boy? I'm getting his scratching post. I'm just catching up on the sports news. That's what I'm doing on my phone. I am here. I'm just not in position. Not in position. But I am at the side. Wilson blows big chance is the headline on Sky. Blows big chance. But Arsenal, Bournemouth. Bournemouth are going to get tonked. So I'd say Arsenal are going to win. Was it? Oh. Toast the next one, right? Okay. Match tomorrow. I think we'll win. I think we'll win. I'm going to give a ridiculous score. Not ridiculous. I think we're going to win 3-1 tomorrow. That's my prediction. 3-1. So Arsenal, I think, will beat Bournemouth. Villa, Crystal Palace. Interesting. I think Louis is back, isn't he? So maybe a draw. Villa Palace. Possibly a home win. Brighton, West Ham, or Daniel's team. West Ham away at Brighton. Brighton are high up in the league. That's a tricky one as well to call. Maybe Brighton. Wolves, Tottenham. I'll be at the Wolves game. Well, they'll be cutting it tight to get back for 6 o'clock, 6:15 this evening. And then the late match is Southampton-Leicester. Southampton-Leicester. Oh, no, it's Southampton that are doing... Is it Southampton that are doing badly? It is, isn't it? It's not Bournemouth. Bournemouth! Where it is Bournemouth? I can't remember. Everywhere in this house. I'm supposed to get hair there. They never sit there. Nobody sits there. Nobody sits there. Oh, my kneecaps. Right. I'm returning to the position. Sorry, I did my cat hair. Hello, mister. What are you up to? What are you doing? And they're off. You reckon Wolves are going to beat Spurs? Ten seconds up. The more you're cross buns you're talking about. I know, yeah. When you've got 3 Mancoons as well. Oh. I can tell you what needs to happen, Ruby. You need to stop sitting on the stairs, and then you don't have to growl at them every time they want to pass you when they come up the stairs. You see, if you're not sat on the stairs, then you don't have to growl at them. Because the stairs belong to them as well. You're not in charge of the stairs, Ruby. Talk to them like the bloody children. They seem to understand me. She knows what I mean. She knows exactly what I mean. Sat on the stairs and they're just playing. They're just going up and down the stairs having a laugh. Messing about. But she grumbles at them every time they pass her. My stairs. You will not pass on my stairs. What's this? What's this? Nothing. Yes. I know what you mean, Louise. I know what you mean. I know a lot of people choose furless these days, don't they? If you know what I mean. It's all a preference. The 70s and 80s Bush has sort of died out. Oh, penalty, ref. Surely, ref, have a look. VAR are going to have a look at that. It looked a bit dodgy, that did. Yeah, that did. She just don't care. No, she looked at me. She knew I was telling her off because she moved off the stairs and she's setting up. You know, they just love boxes. We'll have a box that I got something in is at the top of the stairs. She likes to sit in that as well. So she's gone to move. She's moved into the box now. She's sitting in the box around the corner from the top of the stairs. Who would I like to go down? Tim, who would you, Tim, like to go down? I don't know who's going to go. It's all very tight, isn't it? I mean, what we've got, so the bottom's 18 points. And then right up to, I mean, even to 12th place, 27 points. 18th place is 21 points. There's only 6 points between 18th and 12th. You know, so some bad results and everyone's getting dragged into that. 19 and 18, Everton and Bournemouth, they're both on 21 points. It's very tight. Do they wedding dresses keep appearing? Nice one, Mandy. That's funny, isn't it? Well, all the Eurovision stuff keeps popping up in my stream now. I've been watching Spencer's Eurovision videos, especially the Italian one. My goodness, he's obviously very big. So I might have a watch of some of his stuff because I quite like the sound of it. Obviously can't understand Italian, but you can have the subtitles on. Oh, that's a free kick. How is that not a free kick? It's not in the area. Oh no, Kathy, I know. Oh, she's growling again now. Listen to her. That's it. Sit up there and we'll shut the door and then you don't have to worry about them playing and having fun. You can sit up there on your tower and be grumpy. Grumpy girl. Grumpy Grumperson. She's a grumpy girl. Excellent. There's Thea. She's going to lose 5%. Thea's left me a message on Instagram. So she's going to lose 5 points every time the baby picks. Good. Blooming terraform. Yeah, that was to make sure no one got 20 out of 23. You're correct. Yes, well, we'll go into some music. I'll put into some music. We'll get into that the next time. But we'll see how the streams go. As I said in the last one, you see, like, and I'd seen that. There's Karina messaging me as well. Bear with me. I'm corresponding now. Oof. And there we go. Yeah, I think they're okay, Louise. Just said we'll be with you again soon. Yeah, that's the same as Suzanne's mum. Stroke. Suzanne's mum was complicated with other health conditions, but there we go. Very sad losing a family member. Always massively sad losing a family member. Losing anyone. That's close. I think they just need to get through, don't they? You have to get through, be around each other. Lou, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Regarding live stream, I've not got that up now. Why are you going on to that? That's not what I'm asking you for. The UFC, that's one thing I don't really watch, the UFC. I don't turn it off if I flick through it and it's on. I don't generally turn it off. I'll watch it for a bit. What's happening with you, Lou? How is your day going, my friend? That's the tiniest ball boy in history over there. He didn't like that ball. He's having a different one. They've got these double hoardings making it look like it's a double-sized advertisement. Giant advertisements now. That looked like handball. It was. Oh, the ref likes doing his action movements, doesn't he, to indicate what's happening? He's already done the Ricky Gervais. No, he was getting it this one. The handoff. Man bun. Man bun number 1, please. Calvin Phillips. I know, yeah. That video's popped up as well. I've got that saved in my history to watch. We used to watch it, we used to watch it when it was a bit underground or it was a bit taboo years and years ago when I was at university, and we used to think how brutal it was. People getting their faces caved in and stuff. So I definitely used to watch it at the start, but it was a bit more novelty then. Now it's massive now, isn't it? No, yeah, I don't really watch a lot of boxing. I don't mind the boxing, but I can take or leave it. I'd certainly watch other sports before I'd watch sort of combat sports like boxing or UFC or like the judo or jiu-jitsu or things like that, or kickboxing. But I don't dislike them. They're just not my up high on my list of sports that I enjoy watching. It's mainly football. Oof! That was some collision. We're playing on though. Oh, come on, Balding. Oh, Claire Balding. Oh, I thought it was Dan Byrne. Who was that that's dying on the ground? Or was it Longstaff? It is Longstaff. Oh, it's not that bad. I thought it was all bodies and heads. It's legs that they clash with. Up you jump, fella. Oh, was there a yellow? Was he being given it? I'm looking at the comments there. There was nothing in that. They both just jumped. Oh, bloody hell. Well, first book in the season. He's done well, hasn't he, Nathan? I always think of him as being a Brit as well, or English, and he's not, is he? I don't know why I think that. I don't think there was a lot in that. But again, how he decides who was worse off there, that seems a bit bonkeruno. So yeah, Lou, I don't know what your plan is for the day, but I'm gonna do the live premiere of Tempest. I need to get my barnet cut as well. It's all down my neck. I might go and do that this afternoon as well. We'll do that. I'm doing the Tempest live premiere, probably about 12:30, and then I'll do a live stream immediately after it. The premiere, you know what I mean? It's not the premiere is not live. The comments are live. I'm getting that very confused. So if you're a boot and you fancy a natter later, just a short one, not a long one. I'm not looking at an hour or something in the middle of the night. I know it will be middle of the night for us, or middle of the morning for us. It'll still be evening for you over in the States. I know, yeah, I know. I always just think he's a Brit or he's English. I'm trying to be PC by saying Brit, but I'm meaning English. That's after years of living in Scotland. Be careful not to say English. Not that they like British either. Haaland, a little bit anonymous today again. Has he been? Anyone? And then he'll score 3. He's a proper beast of a player, isn't he? Oh, that was painful. So what do I need to do? I need to go out. I can't get him Aldi beers. I mean, that's bonkers. I'm not going to get him Aldi beers. I'll get him some Aldi beers as well as something else. I'm not just going to get him Aldi beers. So I'll get that. I'll go and get my hair cut. That won't take long. And then I'll come back and do some filming. Yeah. That's all he needs. Oh, faffing. There's a bit of faffing. Oh, the ref's doing the shirt tugging now, look. He loves it. He loves an action, the ref does. I've never seen so many actions from a ref. I don't think he was pulling. Where was he pulling his shirt? I never saw that either. Holding. Longstaff. Oh, Jack Grealish just completely took it off him. Oh, was he on a yellow? Whoa! Yeah, no work today. Excellent. Well, I'm a Monday to Friday person anyway. So the weekend, live for the weekend. Oh, Claire Baldwin's coming off. She needs to go. Probably needs to go and present something on TV somewhere. Here he comes. St. Maxima. Now we're going to see some crazy running. Oh, and here's the one you don't like, Tim Isaac, Chris Isaacs, Blue Hotel. Oh, Longstaff's going off as well. I do like Willock. It's just like a rubbish Jude Bellingham, Willock is. Is the best compliment I can pay him. I'd be quite happy to be a rubbish Jude Bellingham. Mm-hmm. Yes, two players that can change the match. If the chances come there. Well, I like Joe Willock as well. I think he's a good player. He didn't start at Newcastle. Where's he from? Arsenal, Joe Willock? There he is, straight into it. Great cross. Just couldn't get a shot away. Well, that was Joe Willock putting that cross in. Oh, peps up, peps up. Oh, the wee man's coming on. Wee Bernardo. Oh, you like Isaac? Thought it was crazy not starting him, right? Okay, yeah. Why didn't he start on the pitch? Callum Wilson's a beast of a striker as well, though, isn't he? Here he is. Here he is. It's it, son. Ooh, what's happening? Oof. All went a bit mental there. Oh, everybody did well. They all did well. Man City and Newcastle all did well there. Oh, is that Joel Linton that missed that? That's why he doesn't play as a striker anymore. That's why they said just step back into the midfield a bit, son. There he comes. Yeah, Joel Linton. Couldn't hit the side of a bus. Shite Bellingham. That's what I think. Well, I think Newcastle are just a good team. It's what they did to Man United, Kathy, in the cup final. They keep the ball well. He's got them well drilled in keeping the ball, and they don't let up, and they press quite well when the opposition's got the ball. They had more possession than United in that cup final, but they can't. They're not putting the ball in the back of the net. But I think probably the difference between City and United at the moment is that Man United's defence is maybe a little bit more settled than City's defence. And I think City are more likely to give you a goal than United at the moment. Not give you a goal, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? But Newcastle will keep coming, won't they? They're not going to stop. Because they are fighting for that top. They want to be in the top four as well. He's a good player, that little Bernardo. He's one of these players you just can't get the ball off. Little jinky all over the place, jinking. Ooh, Blue Hotel's on it again here. That looked out. It did look out, that ball. He's got some quick feet. He's certainly not slow either. This ball looked out. Couldn't see. And you see the linesman's just stood there like, oh, I don't know. Oh, good tackle. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. See? There you go. There you go, Kathy. It's all over. See? He's a little minx. He gets everywhere, that Bernardo. For some reason. Yeah, that's what they did need. Yeah, good touch by Haaland. That's a good finish, that is. Stretching as well, he was. Leaning back. Just managed to get his toe on it. I think the keeper needs to do better there for me. Keeper needs to do better for me there. Yeah, you were right, Kathy. Spot on, your team. He's just a menace. Because, like I say, he just never stops running, really. Oh, Kyle Walker's quick, isn't he? Just got that at the right time there, didn't they? Just to shut Newcastle up a little bit. You reckon? You think he's going to go? Tim, poor man's tavern is Lou, just so you know. We do names, but no, you can call him Tav if you want. But he's Lou. That's Lou. It is Lou. Oh, some risky challenges going in here. BTW. Ugh. Ugh. About 9. Oh, that was a bit mean. That's a bit naughty. Back of the heel. You know what he was doing there. What's the problem? Oh, Gundogan's coming over as well. He can whip in a good cross, can't he? Gundogan. Yes, misses the sun, you reckon? LOU. Not the toilet type Lou. Not a toilet. Not a doctor. Oh, that's a great cross. It was that Gundogan. What a cross that was, by the way. Bloody hell. That is pure danger. Is that the teams announced for the Wolves match? Yes, lineups announced. Kick off in an hour. Here we go again. Corner. Semedo, Dawson, Kilman, Johnny, Neves, Lamina, Nunes, Sarabia, Neto, and Costa. Okay. Diego Costa makes a start for Wolves. The big beast. Not Louis, like Louis Theroux. I don't know, it might be Louis, that might be his name. But I just know him as Lou. I mean, Newcastle could still come back. They could still get 2 goals in half an hour. In 20 minutes even, half an hour. 20 minutes, that's doable. It's doable. He just gets so many free kicks, doesn't he, Grealish? So many. Oh. Oh, Dan Burn. Look, there's Haaland. Oh, proper scraps going on. Oh, look. Bit of RG everywhere, a bit of RG happening. Haaland's not happy with Dan Burn. Pick on somebody your own size, he's saying. Why was he why was he so annoyed, Dan Burn? It was a foul? Why is he so annoyed? Oh, Luigi, is that what it is? Luigi? All right, okay. Well, I like a bit of Luigi. That's cracking. I didn't know that. Luigi. I like that. I like it, Luigi. Well, they're both getting a yellow. I want to see that again. I want to see why Dan Burn was getting involved in the first place. What was the issue? It was a foul. All right, you're pulling him there, and then you tread on the back of you clip the back of his legs, and then you're scraping your foot all over him. Yeah, I think Grealish kicks him a bit in the back of the leg, doesn't he? I think Grealish kicks out a little bit. But look, there's Haaland coming right. Come on then. Fuck off. There's lots of fuck offs going on there. It's good in the slow motion. You can see everything that's happening in the slow motion. That's funny. Brilliant. Gotta love a bit of that. Bit of passion in a game. What I like to see is who sticks up for who. That's what I like to see. I like to see the people that get piled in first. That gives you a bit of insight into the dynamics of the team in terms of the hard man or the protectors. They'll be the ones that are there first at the scene. Haaland had run a long way as well to get involved in that because that was right on the edge of Man City's box. Aye. No, he's doing it. They're all keeping their legs in. What's happening? Murphy's going to come on. I do like the Aussie man. He had a cracking shot at the end of the cup final, didn't he? That was flying all over the place. No. Well, he didn't. They showed that again. Handball. They showed that again, Lou, and he didn't really have his neck. He just had his. It's just the angle. They showed it at so many different angles, and one angle showed that he wasn't. He didn't have his neck. He just had the shirt. It just looked like the way he'd got it, that he'd got him around the neck, but he didn't really. Is that handball? Is that handball? He practically killed him. The other stuff that was going on around it was worse. That's what they showed on a couple of other angles. I've watched a few videos on it, and the other angles show much worse stuff happening all around that. And actually, Casemiro really only had him like that for a really short period, but because it's slow motion, it looked like he was just going. Really wasn't at all. Oh, bit of a dangerous free kick here for City. Chris Gamble had been in the comments as well because I hadn't seen her for a while, and I was hoping that she was okay. But she started a new job. That's why she's not been in the chat so much. So that's good. Well, that was a terrible free kick. Should have let Foden have it. So that's good that Chris is okay, because I hadn't seen her for a while, and she'd been in quite regular. I mean, they have had the chances. Newcastle, you can't say they've not had chances. But that's like I said, exactly the same as they're just not taking them, not clinical enough. Same as the cup final. And then there you go. One touch, second touch, goal. Vamos. Vamos indeed, my friend. Vamos indeed. Oop. Nice turn. Oof. Took on about 4 players there. Is that it? 1,000 Premier League goals? Excellent. It's a good cross as well, that is. Ho, 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 ho. Well done, Kyle Walker. I do like Kyle Walker. He's a good defender, strong, reliable. I never feel worried with him at right back when he's playing for England. Not like t'other one, Alexander-Arnold, the liability. Or they're just popping that right on top of Edison. I just need him to play all the matches. Isaac, he's looked good since he's come on. God knows why he didn't. So maybe he just wasn't fit enough. I know he's just coming back, isn't he, from an injury? That's why he didn't start. Oh, that's a great ball into the box as well. Didn't start in the cup final. Oh, is that 100 clean sheets for Edison as well? Oh, a couple of records then. That's good. I do like a record. I know it's not my team, but you still like to hear records getting done, like Harry Kane's records and stuff. Oh. Champions League back again next week. Yeah, and then we're on Thursday, 7:15. That's be an 8 o'clock kickoff. Oh, got away with it. Oh, Lascelles. Get down on the ground, son. If looks could kill. Won't do. Well, thanks, Louise. Thanks, Louise. Thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. Have a cracking day, whatever you're up to. And I'll catch you next time. Yeah. If he plays there, you never know. He might play Weghorst as the 10 again and Rashford in. You never know. That's a good thing about Ten Hag, same as Pep. You never know what team's going to come out or formation. That's what's one of the improvements in Man United. A bit Forrest Gump. Never know what you're going to get. But in terms of performance, you know what you'll get. No under 10 hog. How they go about it is always a bit interesting. Corner. You back, Kirsty? Did you drop in there again? You're back. Woo! How's your sister? Hope she's all right. I've got 10 minutes or so. 10 minutes plus extra time left. And then I'll go out and get my Aldi beer. I'll get something else. Get me a haircut. And then come back and do some recording. And I'm going to have a serious house meeting with these cats, sit them all down and talk to them about nonsense, about all the nonsense they're getting up to. A family meeting. Good, excellent. Is your sister older than you, Kirsty, or is it your younger sister? How's Joust doing as well? I've not heard anything of Joust recently. Is Joust all right? Three cats. Luigi, I have 3 cats. 3 Maine Coons. They've got their own channel. If you check on my channel, on on the bits, it'll tell you. 3 Mad Maine Coons. They got another subscriber last night. They're only 28, but I don't post on it very often at all. I don't post on it. And my other channel, the SDW77 channel, that just keeps going up as well. The subs on that keep going up, and I've not posted a video on that since God knows when. Last year, November last year, I think it was. Start of the World Cup. And that was just a short. Just doing your head in. She's older than 3 years, right? Well, there's 3 years between all me and my brothers. Me being the middle, Pep's doing a knee dance there on the little box. Ozzy and Orion, 2. You got 2 cats. I've got Ruby, Harry, and Leo. And Ruby's properly got a winter coat on at the moment. It's absolutely huge, her coat is. She's just one giant ball of fluff at the moment. Yeah. Damn right. Damn right. It's just fizzling a bit here, fizzling a bit citier of the changes that are made. Are just they've cancelled Newcastle out a bit, I think. Bernardo Silva in that hole there. Stopping Newcastle playing out, aren't they? Or coming forward. The last time I was in the hairdressers, Jay Swingler was in there. If you know who Jay Swingler is, he's from TGF Bro, and he does his own channel now. The TGF Bro don't do anything anymore, and they've probably still got millions of followers. But he was in the hairdressers because he lives just around the corner. What 5 minutes left? What difference is this going to make? Is this going to make any difference? Good save. Grealish did very well there. Always on the edge of losing control of that, but managed to keep control. Look, right across the pitch. Right across. There was a pass involved as well. Two wall passes. Flattened, and then Phil Foden. Good save. Big hand. Big head. Big ginger Baz. Oh, 21, that's a good age. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. I managed to keep hold of that. Oof. Is that Edison? That's the worst kick I've ever seen him do. And Bournemouth Liverpool next Saturday. Deaf as a post. Deaf O'Connor. Leo will come and sit on my lap. Ruby will sit next to me. And Harry's just a fidget, so he never sits still. And then when he's sleeping, he doesn't like to be disturbed. Even like a stroke, he doesn't like to be stroked. He'll get all annoyed. But he'll sleep close enough. He'll be in the vicinity. They're always in the vicinity of where I am, wherever I end up sitting. All three eventually migrate to wherever I am. Oh! Looks like he's going to get his clean sheet, Kathy. Oh, that's a corner. Oh, no. Thought it was a corner. Phil Foden, player of the match. It's fucking man of the match. Just call it what it is. There's no women playing on the pitch. It's man of the match. F's sake. Oh, don't get me started on player of the match. Fucking hell. Excuse my French. Player of the match. So frustrating, that is. I'm thinking about getting a harness for Harry to take him out for a walk, but I think he needs the release of energy. You know, he's a big cat, and it's not a massive house I've got here. And the garden's not cat-proof yet, so I can't just let him out because he'll go over the fence. The other two don't. They'll just stay in the garden when I let him out in the back. But he goes over the fence, and he'll disappear for an hour. And he's too precious and expensive to be wandering about. It's like leaving your fancy watch sitting on your doorstep. I know it isn't, but you know what I mean. It's too precious to let out. You walk to Castle once, never again. Yeah, well, we lost a cat to the road, Tim. Me and my ex-wife, we lost a cat to the road, and it was horrific. Got knocked down, and we had vowed that we would never lose another cat in that way again. So they were allowed to go in the back garden, and we got the back garden cat-proofed. Because there's a company that does it and cat-proof your garden for you. That started off, their name was Protector Puss to begin with. And then they changed it to Protector Pet. Well, they were called Protector Puss to begin with. Okay, they're just seeing this out in the corner. There's a long time to see that out for 4 minutes in the corner. Yes. They're like elephants. I can hear them jumping about upstairs now. Yeah. Well, you can get it on the top of the fence. As long as it's 6 foot, because cats can only jump 6 foot from the ground. And once they've reached, the top of their jump They need to be at the level that they're going to get away from, so they can't go any higher than that. And then the cat proofing comes back the way, that it comes off the fence backwards, because they can't overhang and walk underneath. They can't walk up it like that. So it's called Protector Pet. It's really good. It's not cheap. Protector Pet. It was called, like I said, it was called Protector Puss to begin with. But yeah, I think you can have them come out and they'll fit it, or you can fit it yourself. You can buy the bits that you need and fit it yourself. It's not difficult. It's a bespoke bracket that he came up with. That was his idea after he lost a cat to the road, and he said he'd never lose a cat to the road again, and came up with the idea for this bracket at an angle. And there it is. That's his business. I know that it's just they were used to when they used to get out when I lived in Scotland. They'd be gone for hours. Gone for hours. Wandering about. It's actually been a bit like the cup final, hasn't it? This Newcastle have not been shite, but City are just too strong, too stable, and much more clinical in front of goal. Yeah, it was over it. No, me and Suzanne were in agreement, but that's because I've frozen on there. I've frozen on there. Or was that just not frozen? But we vowed we would never lose a cat to the road again. And that was a Maine Coon as well. He was only 2. Teddy was absolutely huge as well. Huge he was. And he was only 2. Magnificent. Suzanne said he was too magnificent to live any longer than that. His light shone too bright. It was absolutely joke. I think I think a car might have hit him, thinking it was not that hit him on purpose, but it would have looked like a fox running across the street. He was so big. Good effort from a long way out. Good save. Got down well. That will be it, I think. He was a tabby. Tabby. We Teddy. Well, that is it, folks. That is it. Good result for City. Not so great for Newcastle. But everyone will be, well, don't worry about it. You've had a good season, when they should be getting slaughtered for not being clinical, but we'll see. City too good. Again, City are too good for the likes of Newcastle. So, as I said, if you're all about later on, thanks everyone for being in. I know there's not been that many of us, but there's been a few of us. So if you're about later on, late night, Kirsty, I know you're a late nighter. Probably about 12:30, the premiere or something like that. And then I'll do a very quick live stream after to see what the uptake is on the Tall Army dropping in, because it's more in their time frame. So if you're about and you fancy you're up or whatever, then drop in and I'll see you again then. But thanks, everyone. I enjoyed that. Good game. Not a bad game at all. If you've got stuff to do before the end of the night, then just make sure it's nothing but